So you know someone who loves the outdoors and you don't know what to get them. Or maybe yourself, you like the outdoors and you don't know what you want. Either way, in this video I'm going to cover 4 topics: camping, hiking, fishing and 4-wheel driving. And make sure to stick around to the end because I have an easy present idea that will cover all of them. But before presents, there has to be some questions that we need to ask ourselves to have a better idea of what to get them, which are: what does the person like to do most? Where do they spend most of their money? What do they talk about the most? And is there anything that is old and needs to be replaced? Now, let's talk presents. The first genre is camping. When you're out camping, you need to have a good night's sleep to be able to have a great day out in the bush. So a sleeping bag that is good quality, keeps you warm if it's cold, and even has layers that you can take in and out. Sleeping bag. For a more enjoyable campsite, camp flooring, which covers the bush ground. A good quality bush knife, which allows you to do many different things, especially if it's sharp. You can cut up kindling. If it's got a flat end at the bottom that's metal, you can use it to hammer in pegs. You can get a flint and steel option as well, which allows you to start fires even. A good quality head torch. You can get a couple options: the battery operated and then the rechargeable ones. A rechargeable head torch would be a good option for someone who does have a solar panel as part of their camping kit. Genre 2, which is hiking. First option, a backpack that has good back support. You can see inside that it's got some metal bracing there, and it has a camel pack inside so you can keep hydrated whilst on the big hikes. Another idea would be binoculars or monoculars, which is pretty much a single lens binocular. Socks. You can get many different kinds of socks. You can get ones that support the foot, you can get some that allow for breathing, you can get some that are nice and soft and smooth. There are many different options. Socks are definitely one to get. For the more hardcore adventurer, you can get a rations supply. And a really cool option is a water purifying straw, which allows you to drink from pretty much any water source. Genre number 3, which is fishing. Filleting knives are super important when it comes to fishing, so a filleting knife set. If they like kayaking, you can get them an electric motor which attaches to the back of the kayak. That's really cool. A pair of water shoes which keeps the feet safe, especially if they like fishing off the rocks, which are really sharp and really slippery. So a good quality pair of these would be a fantastic idea. A top quality pair of polarized sunnies is an absolutely fantastic accessory to any fisherman. And a final idea on fishing is to have a fish guide. It's fantastic if you're just starting out to know what you're catching just by opening up a book and looking it up. Now the 4th and final genre is 4-wheel driving. Now 4-wheel driving can be an expensive hobby, but a cheaper idea would be a rubber mat for the footwell. So when they get sandy or muddy, they can just take the mat out and then clean it outside the car. It doesn't have to get on their carpet. Now in case they get stuck, Max Tracks are a fantastic thing to have if you're a 4-wheel driver, because these are going to help you get out of many sticky situations. A UHF system, which is pretty much a radio, which you can have mounted in the car, or you can have it just as a handheld monitor system, which is super helpful when trying to communicate to other drivers when out on the track. Now I did say that 4-wheel driving is an expensive hobby, and this idea is no exception, although it is very handy after a day of 4-wheel driving. And it's a tire air compressor. You attach it to the battery of the car, and then you run this to the tire itself, and you can inflate it after being out on the tracks all day. It makes life a whole lot easier and safer on the road. Another really cool idea for campers slash 4-wheel drivers is an awning. You can get an awning that just comes right off the roof of the car, or you can get one called a batwing awning, which folds out and around and covers sometimes 180 degrees worth of the car, creating a huge amount of shade. And the final thing that covers all 4 genres of the adventurer and outdoors loving person is a gift card. You can get a gift card for pretty much any store in the world, and then the person is able to go out and get what they want because they know what they want more than anyone else, most of the time. So I hope this has been really helpful to you guys. Let me know if there's anything that maybe you could get that I haven't suggested that would be a really good idea for an adventurer as a present. And I will be using some of these items in future videos. So if you want to see them in action, subscribe and join the adventure, and I hope to see you in the next video.